Joe Tucker, educator, teaching artist with the Little Orchestra Society, will demonstrate how to make your own bee machine.
Hey there, I'm Joe, and today we're going to be making some cool sounds with the bee machine. Stay tuned. So, first things first. Quick history lesson. The bee machine is actually based on an ancient Paleolithic instrument called a bull roarer. So, go ahead and take a minute to go look that up if you want, and if not, let's make some music. So, let's start with the fun part and just start making some sound with this. You're going to start by letting out the string a little bit, not that much, and then just spinning it around in a circle, like this. Pretty cool, right? So, a couple of things you may have noticed about this instrument. It doesn't really make a sound until you start spinning it at a certain speed. That's because to make this work, you need wind. You need air blowing over this instrument at a certain speed before it starts to vibrate. And vibration is how we get sounds. It's how everything you hear works. Since we know that this works by vibrating air over these parts right here, let's see if we can vibrate some air at different speeds. Let's try slower, and then maybe we'll speed up and go a little bit faster. See if you can notice any differences. Nice! So, what did you notice about the different speeds that we spun? Did you see that as we spun it slower, the volume was quieter. And then as we sped it faster and faster and faster, the volume got much louder, right? Actually, if you listen really closely, you can also hear some lower sounds that come into play and some higher sounds. So almost like it develops sound as it goes faster and faster and faster and faster. So that's the traditional way to play the bee machine. But what are some other ways we can think of to play it? There's always the sort of percussive ways. Fun sound. You can also play the rubber band. But because this works with wind, let's see if we can't get any more wind sounds out of it. A little bit. One more. All right, well, aside from getting a little lightheaded, I think probably spinning it around is the best way to get, loud sounds out of this bad boy. Some other ways you might want to consider exploring different sounds you can get with your bee machine are changing out the rubber band. Generally, the thickness and the tightness of the rubber band will change what sound you get. Here's a different one that I made that's a little bit longer and has a thicker rubber band on it. Let's listen to how it sounds different. Wow, pretty cool, right? Just a couple of different little changes, different little adjustments in your bee machine can get a ton of different sounds. So I encourage you to explore, be creative, try to change a little thing here and there, and see what kind of different sounds you can get out of your bee machine. Maybe if you have a friend at home, they might want to help you explore different ways you can play with the bee machine too. Isn't that right? That's it for me today. Thank you so much for exploring different sounds you can make with the bee machine.